I open my heart and mind to be aware that I am the matter that matters. Matter is anything that has weight and occupies space. The only thing standing between you and exactly what you want is space. The question is, are you willing to be the matter that occupies this space? You can choose to fill the space with what you need, or you can choose to fill the space with what you lack. Fear, or you could fill the space with what might not happen or what cannot happen. Or you could find the courage to fill the space with the holy boldness of I can because I am, I will because I am. In the space that stands between you and exactly what you want, there is the fullness of God. The question is, how do you see the space? Have you placed the matters of others in this space? Do you see your place in the space? Do you see your joy in the space? Do you see your place in the space? Do you see God's grace, God's mercy, God's light, and God's love in the space? Perhaps you see a risk that you can't take. Do you see what others have done and what you can't do? Or do you see the impossible dream becoming impossible with God? In the space of God's fullness that stands between you and what you want, there is an opportunity. The question is, how are you going to use the opportunity? You could use the opportunity to tell yourself what you have always told yourself about why you cannot or must not step into the space. You may believe that the space is too big, too wide, too much for you to handle. Or you just might realize that you've been given a divine opportunity to change the way you see the space and to close up the gap between you and God. Until today, you may not have realized that the only thing standing between you and what you want is the opportunity to spend more time with God. Just for today, be devoted to closing any gaps between you and what you want. Today, I am devoted to taking every opportunity to spend time with God. I just share with you guys the March 1st devotional entry from Until Today, Daily Devotions for Spiritual Growth and Peace of Mind by Iyanla Vanzant. I love this message because it's challenging us to take up space, to not play small, to not allow doubt and fear to keep us showing up as less than the fullness of who we are, to walk in every room fully as we are, to take every opportunity that is beneficial to us into account and not for granted. The questions that this passage asks of us is to help us to assess whether or not we're not living in our full joy, we're not living in the full embodiment of our divinely created being, because we are considering the opinions of others, because we are people pleasing, because we are allowing some past disappointment, fear, trauma, hurt to affect our present reality and the opportunities that are currently being presented to us, therefore affecting our future. So this is calling us to tap in with the Akashic records to see how all things are aligned or misaligned, and ultimately, how are we cultivating relationship with God, intimacy with God, by way of how we are showing up in the world and cultivating relationship within ourselves. Are we honoring ourselves by taking full advantage to the opportunities that are being presented to us, or are we allowing ourselves the opportunity to be aware of the blessings that are being presented to us and not taking them, not showing up for them, not walking in our authority? So I hope that this message found y'all well. If it did not find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. I hope that your daily devotion proves to be an anchor for you throughout your day as you move forward on your journey. And until next time, y'all, Peace.